What's up, guys? Matthew Rounds Battles, and today we've got episode 4 of 3 Houses. Officially the longest Let's Play on the channel. But I'm not primarily a Let's Play channel. I just want to branch out a little bit and do something different, and I like this game. So, where we left off, we have to do a seminar. I forgot we had to do a seminar, even though I just did this recently for Blue Lines. So what I've decided is we're going to go Manuela. I know it's very good to have a... Actually, I can probably just do this one, it'd be good. It's good to have... let's switch you to sword and an axe. Yeah. It's good to have authority, but I know I'm planning to make Edelgard a mage and Hubert as a primary mage anyway, but neither are good at faith magic, and Dorothea starts as bad at faith magic. So I think I'm going to do Manuela and get all of the people who would want faith magic, along with Petra, who, if I go Pegasus Knight, would be a sword, and if I go Pegasus Knight for myself, that's also a sword. That's the only thing, is I double up on Pegasus Knight, which I was trying not to do, but I don't also mind too much if I do, but there's versatility anywhere. Byleth can always be Byleth's class, so we're going to do a Manuela one, so Byleth can join in and get these people some faith magic and sword. It's not bad for someone like Dorothea to get sword, so. Hubert is so close to me.
The glory of progress.
Just off. That's okay. They do get motivation back from that. Mercedes' birthday? Yeah, sure. We'll do flowers. Sothis' birthday. You got a gift from Edelgard. Nice. Okay, so we'll have the first chapter, and then I'll probably just be the episode is doing this chapter.
I've just received word from the Knights. They've located the bandits.
It seems they have them cornered. They are in Zanado, the Red Canyon.
I can't wait to get started. I'll strike down those heinous thieves before they know what hit them.
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do not put the rest of us in danger.
I'm going back. I won't be of any help anyway, and I don't want to get hurt. Don't worry, Byrne. It's just some bandits. We'll have no trouble at all.
Actually, while you guys are listening, I'm going to adjust a light.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism isn't a great strategy. Let's just get this over with.
Actually, let's mute the mic.
Get over. We will work with each other to achieve our mission. It's time, Professor. Give us our orders and let's move out.
I know we're going to have more dialogue, so we're going to save the game and check that support real quick. Dorothea and Ferdinand. Okay, you guys listen to that while I finish the light.
Ah, Dorothea. The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
Ferdy, I must say you are quite adept with flattery. Please, give me some more.
Flattery? No, I was not... There you go with that attitude again. Why do you reserve such cold treatment for me and me alone? Do you hate me, Dorothea? Or have you some other reason to avoid my company?
I underestimated you. I assumed your noble upbringing had dulled your perception. But you got it right on your first try. I hate you.
Huh, I was right.
Just in case.
Might I ask why you find me so despicable? I can scarcely guess.
Don't waste another minute thinking about it.
That will not do. I do not think you would hate a person for no reason.
Perhaps. How's this? If you can guess why, I'll let you know if you're right. The brains of us common folk are so simple, it should be pretty easy for a big shot noble to sort out.
Very well. I cannot walk away from a challenge. I have no choice but to chance a guess. You are always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Please, will you not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue? I know. It's because you're like a bee. That ought to be enough of a clue. So long, Ferdy.
A bee? I haven't the slightest. Perhaps because I am such a diligent worker?
Yeah, that's definitely it, Ferdy. It's because you're a diligent worker. Okay. Now we'll save the game there. We can access everything else later on, and nobody else is leveled up except for Edelgard, so... Caspar's still level 1. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and go to the mission. No reason not to. So this will be... the one thing I want to be with this playthrough is a little bit more certain on where I'm going, and not too diverse with putting characters and classes. It's one thing to go for Armor Knight for like the low defense people, and then focus on whatever, but there's some on my Blue Lions playthrough where I feel like I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with them, so there's a bunch of people with like C everywhere, and I don't want that. Unless it's useful for them, I guess.
So, we are taking children into battle, are we? I'm not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after beholding something like that.
Oops. I was gonna listen to that. That is, we are allowed to use our Divine Pulse now. Don't know how many times, probably only a few, but... Okay, so... you still only have 5 magic. I think he hit his rank, though, for him, Ferdy, 80, and maybe Dorothea. Some of them hit their weapon rank, not all of them, though. I think these 4 are short, and maybe Dorothea, if I remember correctly. What we do want, though, is to make sure all of these... So, you 2... Okay, so those 2 on the bottom here need a bow. That's what we want. Marketplace.
Welcome!
Armory. Buy. I guess I technically could get a hand axe or something. They have those, yeah, they do have one, but I'd rather get a bow. I just like bows more, cheaper, more uses. And definitely want Petra to have one of those as well. Actually, I can just go up to the bottom. Go, iron bow.
Is that
Oops.
the one? Is
Yes.
that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back soon.
Okay, and I think everybody also automatically just has Vulnaries. So. Okay. Oh, is Linhardt the only one who can heal? No, wait. No, I think me. That real quick, actually. Okay, Dorothea can heal. Hubert got really close, but not quite. Edelgard definitely can't heal. And Linhardt obviously can heal. So, also got to keep that in mind. But I think we're... Oh, no, let's adjust our map. Stick you in the... No, you know what, actually? Because I know Hubert got it. I think Ferdinand got it too. I want to put these 2 in the back. And maybe Dorothea. And then we're going to have these. I'm going to get... I think I'm going to get both next chapter, Constance and Yuri. I'll wait a little bit for Happy and Balthus. Assuming I'm down to do their paralogue. I don't know how close we'll be getting with that, so... What is... Oh, that's something probably way in the background. I just know something about my shoulder right here. Wrong one. I was wondering what this is. I get distracted easily by things. Okay, and then we will switch you 2 and you 2. And you 2. I'd rather be over here. Okay. This is simply trying to get people's rank up for their class mastery.
So this is the Red Canyon. A ruin of sorts by the look of it. Let's end this quickly. The thieves must have been driven back. Be careful or the cornered mice might bite us.
The knights chased us all the way here?
Cost us.
Chief, let's get out of here. There's no...
Shut you!
Okay.
Professor, I hear there's a back road to the west. Why don't we split up and attack from both the west and the front? If we advance tactfully, we can attack our enemy from both sides. I leave the rest to you.
Okay.
Regardless, we must cross the bridge first.
So one thing I'm also looking at here is you have the chest key. We don't have any thieves or anything. Well, Ash naturally has lockpick. So somebody's gonna get this, and that's probably where I'll try to get like Ferdy or something to kill, or Hubert, and they can run over here and grab this, since they just need to get to the level, nothing more. Some of these people need to enter combat though, so I'm going.
I will prevail.
I will get the victory.
What's your range in front of you? Okay, you can't reach there. How much defense? You have 5 defense. Caspar is 6. He's not close enough to make it anyway. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Leave Adelgard behind with a bow of her own. Move Fernie out. Leonhardt over here.
Put me in
I'm hoping that force gives me some protection.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
And
That's
Adelgard's
my
just there as backup, really.
As you wish.
And I'll keep you there.
Stay focused.
Actually, let's put you here. I think that'd be a little bit better. Okay. Good. It's a lot of damage, though. But yeah, I gotta keep an eye on that class mastery. Okay, you need to see combat 6 more times. And yeah, Byleth got the HP, but Byleth and Adelgard are new classes, so it is fine for them to get mastery. So what I probably want is make sure like Ferdinand and Hubert get some kills, and maybe Dorothea to get their level up, and use some of these other people to chip to get that class mastery towards a higher rank. So let's do that. Don't have to heal this turn, so that is not a lot of damage. I was hoping Petra could just move in and hit that guy once this guy's gone. Okay, thunder. What's that hit? Okay, you're 1 away. Yeah, no. Wait, how close can you get? You can move 4, so you can't get to anybody else, so then they actually attack with you. Oh, shoot. I would have done that if I would have known. I should have checked that, honestly.
How humiliating.
Oh, you're not a class master. Okay, that's fine then.
I still have a long way to go.
That was a nice level up.
Allow me to clean this up for you, Lady Adelgard.
Okay, you could get the kill. I'll take that then.
Must be awful losing to me.
Okay, can Linhardt get a good level up as well?
If only my research had such results.
Yeah. He's tankier and got magic, so it's not the end of the world.
I killed them. What have I done? The blood.
Okay. Let's Iron Axe you. Caspar's gonna need to see combat a couple more times. I'm sure will as well. I thought Ferdinand got it, but he needs levels.
You should be honored.
He was my main tank, so, or one of the main tanks. Magic.
Always getting stronger. These ruffians are no match for a noble like me.
Okay, move you up then, and move you up as much as we can. Actually, I'm not sure if being in the forest and moving affects anything, but I'll go there. Okay, so this time the archer can hit everywhere but there. And this time you are only gonna get hit here. Yeah, guard's really quick. I might heal with I think I can live if Caspar just moves one in front and Petra just moves one up. So I'm gonna do this with the axe. Have Ferdinand behind with the bow. I'm gonna use Dorothea to heal.
Appreciate it.
Class mastery, okay. Keeping that in mind.
Growth is a part of life.
Level up.
I've really made this my own.
Okay. Actually, I don't really need to make everybody wait. Oh yeah, Dorothea just lost health from getting that skill and level up. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this guy is Caspar.
Stronger than this?
That sucked. At least I got defense. Okay. Dorothea healing some people up here. So I do have the bow on Petra, so I could... Oops, not Iron Sword. I could bow this guy down if somebody can get up a little bit. That's the big question. I do want to make sure I kill. Oh yeah, she doesn't have any magic yet. She's a little bit more accurate with the lance, so we're gonna do that. I want to make sure I kill the archer and don't lose somebody, so. The only thing is, what does Petra do here to this guy? It's just 9, okay. Your strength is 9. Your strength is 9, okay. We'll do this and kill you.
Got him! I don't care if they're stealing. Can I go home?
Almost bow rank up.
Still raring to go.
There's a part of me that's afraid here. Actually, can I just combat art? Yeah, I'm gonna do that just to be sure. There we go.
Right makes might, right?
Don't want to risk it.
Are all real battles this exciting? Come on!
Okay, so Lenhart can heal, but Lenhart could also attack. 16 damage. I don't think anybody's going to be getting to that point, though. Yeah, what we're going to do is bring Ferdinand here, equip his lance, and we're going to wait. And then we're going to just have Lenhart come up here, and he has not mastered yet. No, he was close though, right? And he can also heal, so let's use Dorothea to get some chip damage off. She's already mastered, but that's okay. It's important that it gets weakened.
Thanks for helping.
Yeah, I'll get this just by healing. Wait. We'll see who he attacks. Probably Ferdy, yeah. Does a lot to Ferdy. Dorothea will heal him up a little bit. Okay. Petra's level 2 and Bernie's level 2. So I can get somebody to kill here, and I'm gonna get... I'm actually gonna... Well, they both have bows. I'll get Petra to kill.
My heart heart is full of victory.
People and beasts are as one. Calm your heart, and do not be worried about this killing.
I don't want anybody moving to the side, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this to grab the XP. I don't think Dorothea can move past that, so... Oh, I guess she can move to the side. Okay. Wait, you'll restore some health that way. I'll wait. Okay, these guys are moving up now. This time it's a tome user. Okay. So you hit here, and that guy hits here. So let's click this and click this, just so I know. Okay. Who do I want taking the hits? I guess Ferdinand can sit here and take one of them. And then... Your defense is 5. If this is 4, it's really bad. I'll go ahead and heal up Petra and let Petra take it. There we go.
Practice does make perfect.
Oops. I'll do this with the bow. Nice. I'll go here. Bring Edelgard out this way. Instead, well, I guess Petra's now full, so it doesn't matter. I'll move you over there. And Hubert out this way just a little bit. I think Hubert needed a little bit more for class mastery. And doesn't need a level. So does Furry. I straight up might reset this level if I can't get everybody to level 5, unless I think it's impossible. Phew, they're all coming. So he has 19 health, okay. Yeah, let's not move you right there. I would like Bernadette to get a kill though, but that's a death, so can't do that. Okay. Let's focus on getting this guy down then first. Petra comes in with the bow. Actually, let's bring you up with the wind to do the chip damage. Then... Caspar with the bow.
That's why I trained.
There we go.
I'm just getting started.
Then we can have Petra blow him down a little bit. Class mastery, okay. Now you just need the levels.
Disappointing, but I will not
That
misplace
is an
my heart.
awful level up. Charm's nice for... Ooh, bow rank.
My understanding.
Nice.
Completion.
Good for battalions, but still, just charm and magic on Petra is not very good.
I thought I was dead.
Okay, you need to see combat a few more times and a few more levels as well. That's a nice
This
level up.
hard work does pay off.
Okay, you're in range of him now. We're gonna bring you here, next to Dorothea. And we're gonna heal him. And then give a bit more to her ability. Then we're gonna bring you up here. I guess you can just sit here and you can just sit here. Come to me. Because you're... because anybody else's res is gonna be atrocious.
Another skill mastered.
We're gonna let him do that. A little afraid of the idea of both people coming out of Caspar.
No one makes it past me.
Good level though.
Getting it.
Okay, they both do want to go after Caspar, it seems. Interesting. I've got other people here you could definitely go after. Move Leonhard up. No, it still says it's going after Caspar. I think most people are going to get class mastery done, so I'm going to move Edelgard up here. And I'm going to end.
We stole this treasure. It's all ours.
You're probably going to use your thing. I don't care. If it hits, that's okay. That's not a big deal. And misses. Get a little bit closer. Okay, probably a good thing I stuck for there just in case.
Time to set my aims even higher.
Okay. Now I would like to hit this with a mage, but all I have is Hubert, who has I think two magic left. Okay.
Still raring to go.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we could get you down that way. And then pick off another kill with one of these people. This would also almost allow for Dorothea to just come up. But I will axe you.
What a jump.
Okay. Speed, defense, charm. Not gonna complain there. This is important. Linhart is actually just close enough. Good also. But I think I want Dorothea. 12 and he was 11, right? 13 attack, 15 attack. Okay, yeah. He was 10. Might not end up mattering in the end. Okay, you destroy. Don't want that. That's maybe a little bit too good. Iron Bill, that does nothing. Oh yeah, you know what? I said I wanted like Hubert or someone who has mastered their class to get this. So let's actually just end it with
You
Hubert.
worked hard for nothing.
Hubert does need a little bit more on levels, but that's okay. So one guy can hit Dorothea, the other person is only going to be able to hit Edelgard. But they can both hit basically everybody in that range, so we got to be careful here. Could also stick Byleth in front and see where it goes to Hubert, okay. What is your defense? 4? 5. Okay, there we go. It's gonna be the end of Hubert's magic though. But he can convoy and get a weapon. You're dead. Oh, he missed. She missed. That's actually kind of good. Somebody else can get that kill.
That won't do it all.
That was awful. Okay. So Hubert does need a level here. I could gambit him. And get my level. Let's go for it. Why not?
Marvel at our strategy.
So if that didn't work, I was gonna reset.
Could have at least
Or reset the
tried.
turn. Okay, level 5 for Hubert.
This strength will serve Lady Edelgard well.
Okay. And then you... So Ferdinand needs a level, Caspar needs a level, Bernie needs 2, Petra needs 2.
Flame spirit, protect me.
Let's go ahead and heal Caspar. Somebody might end up being short by the end of this. We'll see though. Oh yeah, convoy. Let's store that, because that is useless. And we will give... Oh, okay, trade by that. Let's trade Hubert the Iron Sword, so he at least has something in case I really need it.
Put me in there.
Let's move you there. And you there. Okay, nice. Let's get some XP for Leonhard.
If only my research had such
That was good.
results.
Okay. Ferdy's gonna come grab that. Hubert's gonna come over here because he's gonna start sneaking up. And I will bring... I kind of want it to be a mage. Because Hubert is low on everything. So I kind of like No, I'll bring Dorothea over this way. I'll bring Byleth over here, I guess. We'll see. Okay. It's gonna run up here. Ferdy's gonna come here with his lance. Ferdy's gonna come next to him. And you're gonna go over here. Then I'm going to need to get this archer outwards, so one of these two is going to be hitting an archer hit, most likely. Or Byleth could bait it too, but we'll see. Got Volnairs as well. Oh, he's not going to go for his gambit. Okay. You only have 1 thunder left. Gotta keep that in mind. That's Tempest Lance. I'd like for Bernie to get that kill. He's a bit lower.
Can I go now?
think I'm going to be short in the end. I think somebody's got to be a commoner for one more level. Though we'll have, I think, another probably side map we could do, like optionally. We can still heal, so let's do that. She will need to use that last thunder to get the XP. Let's bring you guys up. Yeah. Okay, he's moving out this way. You can hit there, and the archer cannot, right? Okay, so we could move like Petra in front of this guy. Oh, nope, somebody else can hit there. The archer from further this way. Oh, fun. Oh, okay, but they can't hit there. Okay. So if we move Petra here, there we go. Let's equip the sword. Caspar can come this way with, it doesn't matter because that is an archer, not just a mage. Don't think they're gonna go for Edelgard, so I'll just move Edelgard there to get her closer. Bring that hard in. Caspar can take that. Petra's not gonna get doubled like Caspar will. Please tell me that Edelgard does not kill. Oh, she does. Wind. Iron sword.
I will not be stopping.
Okay.
War feeds my body and mind.
A little rough. Now my question is if Edelgard, it's a double. Is she just gonna double him entirely? Okay. I will Iron Axe you then. While sitting Edelgard right here. I need to still get the Linhart. Edelgard was right here. Okay, you know what then? We're going to go back to that. Move Edelgard here. And move Byleth
Stay
here.
focused.
That'll protect Linhart. Then coming out this way. Who can actually... So they all can get into range.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
So Ferdy's gonna do a little bit.
Oh, no.
Oh, you know what? No, they might not. Okay, now you have curve shot. Nice. Perfect. And I'll go ahead and use that curve shot. And then look at the kill Dorothea. Bernie needs us to see combat one more time. I can definitely do that.
I can improve too, you know.
But she also isn't at the right level anyway.
That's my cue.
Thunder, please hit. Yes.
I won't go down so easily.
Oh, you need to do something else, but you can heal.
Is making us experience a real battle part of the church's teachings?
Definitely.
As you wish.
Pick up this. Training gauntlets, nice. You know, we know Hubert as the brawler on the squad, you know? War Master Hubert. Just gonna have you do that. Heal 30, I guess. Get your level 5. Okay.
I want to be all I can.
I'll take it. And then
Put me in there.
Caspar is gonna smash again because I think he's short. Unless Trainax is lighter. Can you double? No. Yeah. I want Caspar to just get the kill. So.
Right makes might, right?
There we go. So there's also that Tomizer and there's this guy.
Battle.
Oh, well, actually. Let's have you heal Petra. Yeah, we're not getting everybody up to the level this time, which is unfortunate, but we'll have to make do then. I'm not sure. I didn't really have Edelgard and Byleth see much combat themselves, so that's Hubert. Oh, there you go, you can move up. So I'm not sure anything is changing this. Sweet, he's moving that way. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so one of you training sword. You just regular Iron Lance attack. You will survive and hit, and I don't think he's gonna go after her since she can counterattack. That'd be stupid of him, so get at least the plus 5 HP. And then wind. Low damage. Petra doesn't really have good oh, a javelin, that's pretty neat. Petra doesn't exactly have okay, so we want him to attack Linhardt one more time. And I guess I'll just move Hubert up this way and then end the turn. Yeah. Now Petra can come in and finish him off. Now, Bernie is not going to get the level this time, like, certainly. Ferdinand can, so Ferdinand is going to finish this off. Bernie's decently fast.
The noble standard.
These early level ups will also change if I want to switch anybody.
Myself.
I might as well just heal.
I needed that.
Beneficial to get like that rank up. There we go.
My heart is full of victory.
Use your last heal.
Thanks for helping.
Make sure to just no reason not to. If we can get a kill with Linhardt, Petra, Caspar, Bernie, that'd be nice. But we will see. Dorothea will not see combat again. Ferdy's not going to see combat again. Hubert isn't going to see combat again. I'm just going to move them up just in case. You will definitely... You have one win, but you do have Nosferatu that I could throw as well. Just because. I think I'm going to send... I'm going to send Edelgard up this way and Byleth over this way. With you two here. So this is going to set up just having the bonus items. Not 9x, Iron Bow. Equip that. Wait. Whoops. One too far. Wait. I'll also get some chip with Burn if I want. And Linhardt, and then we'll see if Caspar and Petra can actually do anything here. I think they do too little. So we will Iron Bow with Bernie, just because. And I guess we'll attack with Nosferatu just because we can as well. Actually, Caspar Petra might be able to combine get them down there. Because I think Caspar actually did do a little bit. What's his accuracy, though? 8. Petra would need to do 9. She does 5. Could Wrath Strike, though. Which one of you is closer? You're 43, you're 20. Okay. Is it a... I'm trying to think who would be more important to get to the next class. I'm trying to think long term. Would it benefit either of them to get to their next class? I would lean probably Caspar, but depends on if Petra really wants that extra strength. Okay, actually no, let's look at it this way. So we're likely going to be holding an intermediate or two, depends on, you know, what they are, right? If Petra goes Pegasus Knight, Falcon Knight, you know, we might get her Death Blow and the Darting Blow, have a double blow, or hit possibly as an option. So that's 2. Probably not doing all 3. I'm not sure I'll have time for that, but at least 2 of those. I tend to have done 2. So if I have 2 of those, I'll probably want whatever class she's good in with an authority. Caspar, though, he'll probably be Brigand for sure. And we might get him into bow. We might get him into bow for Archer to get hit, because he might really want that hit. So if he has hit and Death Blow, he'll have likely axe as well. Petra would have lance or axe, or sword maybe. She might have sword and lance, or bow. But Petra will probably consistently have bow as her thing. So it depends on how many skills I want versus the level of that, you know? Because my thought is if we have to go into another map, who would actually benefit from holding on to that and who doesn't care if they get out of their class early? The other thing is Petra right now at D rank bow, I think that means she can get into Brigand if I want the attack for her, and I could also do speed. Caspar is guaranteed to get attack for that. The other thing is who's going to be the better, more manageable unit long term as well. I think Petra's going to be more manageable long term, so I'm going to combat art with Petra and try to get Caspar to his next class. I think it'll be a bit more benefit to Caspar than Petra. Yeah, I'll take the odds. There you go.
I should have never listened to that idiot. What a mistake.
If you guys want more or less dialogue, let me know too. I know I'm skipping some of it and going through some of it. That was a nice level up.
Now I can do so much better.
That was really nice. Everything but charm and magic, but he's not a magic user.
Thank you for leading us, Professor. Though I suppose there was no way we could lose to a familiar foe. In any case, something about this canyon feels inexplicably strange.
Okay. I wish I had better ideas for thumbnails. That's what I was thinking about, because I got into the map, I didn't do anything for the thumbnail except the beginning part with Dorothea and Ferdy. That's okay.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so. Do you think you can lie to me? It saddens me to know you
I don't
wish to
think I'm
hide
going to be
such
romancing
things from me.
Sothis, so I don't think it matters if I get the right response.
Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here. Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Professor, I was wondering where you were. It's about time we headed back to the monastery.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more. I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case.
Okay. Tilt this down slightly. Did that go down at all?
You must
No.
become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
Okay. One thing about titles, it just feels like it takes a long time.
On our way out, I had the chance to observe the Red Canyon. Did you notice anything, Professor?
I think it's important though to have at least the story dialogue. Definitely.
Of course. I expected as much. The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last. They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter. That can only mean one thing. The Valley civilization must have flourished and fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established. Who do you think lived there?
Subterranean beings. Haha.
It's possible they weren't even human. Perhaps their remnants still influence this world.
Okay.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry. Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Zanado? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Zanado could only have been a temporary haven.
Temporary?
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess. A gift to help guide
Thumbnail.
the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here.
Actually, before we continue, I like this picture. So interesting to me because it kind of feels like an actual picture, like in a way. But the buildings up close also really feel like three houses in the Kwai Tecmo like engine, you know, and that style. But out in the distance, it kind of feels like an actual picture to me.
She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul. I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
I don't know about that.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
There's something on my... Did I cut my finger at some point?
As you wish. We
Sorry, I just
shall continue
noticed
our
this.
discussion when next we meet.
Or is it just something got stuck? I'm not gonna mess with it anymore.
A
Okay.
goddess. I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Zanado was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost?
That must be it.
No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Yeah, go back to sleep, Sophis. Let us continue with the game, please. I don't want to skip that, though, like the important stuff. Okay, so this should be a new chapter, so yeah, let's do that. We might get the beginning of the next mission here. Oh, we got this. Man, I was gonna end this one a little bit early, and then we have all the dialogue.
White cloud.
I guess I definitely could skip this, but I don't know. I still kind of like hearing it.
Mutiny in the mist.
I realize that that light I turned on is not doing anything for this side of my face.
When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
I do like these. These are cool. Combat bows. If everybody gets to see, you get close counter. That's another thing too. If I think I'm going to use bows with people, there's an argument just to go for seed bows. Make sure it's a guaranteed archer, but also get that close counter, in which that is another skill that would go on some of these characters. That would take over for like attack or something. Okay, so mission. This should be Zanado.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Zanado has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Who is Lord Zanado?
Lord Zanado is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way.
Wait,
to
is that a spoiler?
Yeah,
I guess it's technically a spoiler.
Lord Lanado's army.
But everybody knows this game, right? I'm not even playing all the dialogue.
It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
That sounds a little dictatorish, you know? Just saying. Just saying. No, to save money, because I definitely can get you for free. I could just recruit Sylvain. Okay, now I get to choose. So, oops, not that one. There we go. So we're gonna save the game there, end it off here. And next episode, we'll be doing the classes and we'll do the week, I guess. We might do a mission during the week to get those other people up for their levels, because we are short on a few people to level 5. Because I think Seth, there's someone as a quest. Usually there's a couple of those quests that pre-parallel quests. So we'll see. We'll see about doing one of those maybe. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of 3 Houses, and I will see you guys in the next one.